ゴくん、ピッコロ、力の大会当然おめえも出てくれるよな。ご飯に修行つけてくれるのか。ありがてえ。ご飯のこと頼めんのはやっぱおめえしかいねえ。頼むぞピッコロ。ご飯、おめえの本当の力を見せてみろ。次回ドラゴンボールスーパーご飯とピッコロ指定激突の限界修行、絶対見てくれよな。
Hi guys, AzureAce here and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super episode previews video, where today we're going to be taking a look at episode 88, and this is a very exciting one. I'm sure everyone's been waiting for this. Episode 88 is entitled Gohan and Piccolo, Master and Disciple Training to the Limit. That sounds like a badass title to me. It sounds so cool, and this episode is exactly what it says on the tin. It is a training episode between Gohan and Piccolo, and there is so much exciting stuff seen in this preview that is definitely going to play part in the tournament. Gohan is going to be back. He is going to be back to his strongest, and it's going to be insane. I cannot wait to see how Gohan fares. But let's get right into these previews, and we'll talk about how Gohan is going to develop as this tournament and training goes on. So as we get into the previews, we get into the action right away, as the first shot we see is of Super Saiyan Gohan lunging at Piccolo in this very rainy scene in the mountains. It's sort of like the rainy scene that we saw with Goku and Krillin a few episodes ago. We then get a few shots of base form Gohan barraging Piccolo with punches. Then we get a shot of Piccolo in the sun looking like he's talking to Goku. However, as always, this could be a little bit of Toei's trickery, but I think it's kind of connected scenes. Then we switch back to the rainy scene with Gohan and Piccolo having a standoff with each other. Then we get some awesome looking action shots of Super Saiyan Gohan against Piccolo. Piccolo jumps behind him and he's swiping at him. The animation, oh my god, the animation in this episode looks fantastic. Like, the animation was a bit shaky in the last episode, episode 87, but I think that might be because they're saving a couple of good guys. I'm not sure who's animating this episode. I'm going to have to double check with Animate AJ, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be getting a few good guys to animate this episode, because it seems like a very important episode for Gohan, and it looks fantastic from these previews. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see if it's actually as good as what I think it is. But we then get a few more shots of the standoff between Gohan and Piccolo, as well as Piccolo taking off his weighted training gear. Then, oh my god, this is something the entire community has been hyped for ever since the end of the Future Trunks arc, when we saw Gohan with that certain haircut at the end when he was saying goodbye to Trunks. We see a summer scene, like a kind of daytime scene, with not SSJ, not Super Saiyan Gohan, not Super Saiyan 2, not base form, but Mystic Gohan / Ultimate Gohan. He has the bang and everything in his hair. He is back. Now the question is he going to stay like this? The thing about this is, in the promotional material, in the opening, he does not have that bang in his hair. He does not have his mystic hair. But in the ending that we now have, the Boogie Back ending, he has the mystic bang. So is he going to keep it? Is he going to have this mystic power until at least the end of this arc? Because, I mean, the end of Z, he doesn't have it anymore. Goes back to being a scholar. But I've already talked about that before, about if Super will surpass the end of Z and how I feel this tournament might possibly affect that. You can check the info card that's on your screen right now to go and check out that video. But while he's facing Piccolo in the mystic form, he is doing the multiform technique like he did against Frost, and they all go into attack Gohan. Then we switch to the title, Gohan and Piccolo, Master and Disciple Training to the Limit, with a few more shots of Super Saiyan Gohan versus Piccolo standing off, and the final shots we see are kind of interesting. All of these like end shots of the previews are really interesting. We see like Gohan having this big power up looking scene, so this might be him powering up to Super Saiyan 2, or it might possibly be him powering back into Mystic form to re-unlock the power. So we'll just have to wait and see what actually happens with that. As the previews end there, wow, oh wow man, this episode is going to be fantastic. This arc is a gift that keeps on giving. let's hope it continues that way, because we know how the Future Trunks arc got. It got to about halfway and then it just dropped. It really dropped the ball. It started to decline in quality in terms of like storytelling. Like the animation and art and stuff was always consistent in that arc, but the storytelling just plummeted after like maybe episode 61, 62. But let's hope the Universe Survival arc is going to be a lot different. They know how to start an arc, but they do not know how to end it. So let's hope they end it well. And I actually have a little bit of a super pitch of sorts. Like not an arc pitch, but a kind of idea pitch for the end of this arc. And that is about one single universal government. But that video is going to be coming on Friday, so please do keep a lookout for that. I think it's a very interesting way for the arc to end, and it would actually make a lot of logical sense given the circumstances, but I'm not going to go more into detail on that. I'll save it for Friday. So that's the end of the episode preview. Very excited to see this, very excited to see Gohan back in action again after the Lavenda fight, and now in Mystic form again. So with that being said, if you guys liked this episode preview discussion, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Are you excited to see Mystic Gohan back? And do you think he will be a lot stronger than what he was back in the Buu Arc? Do you think he will be able to keep up with the top fighters at the tournament like Jiren, Toppo and Hit? Share this amongst your friends. I've been AzureAce, and thank you for coming to the video.
You have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to AzureAce for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.